Hello and welcome back to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where today is going to be quite a bit more progress than previous episodes. We've got Hugh and will be playing over the weekend some. Not sure how much he's planning on getting done, but we'll see. I'll be on periodically while he is doing some progression. At least that's the plan. We'll see. Um, let's check out. I think he just started. Let's check out what he's got done so far. Just started our Thaumcraft. Okay, and it looks like the engineer's workbench. I'll grab this. If you haven't seen how to assemble the mining drill, it's pretty straightforward. You just need the engineer's workbench. So let me try and find that. Found it. So what you do is you put the mining drill on. You can actually see it right there. It's a lot smaller than I remember it being. And then you put the, wait a second, no. You put it right here. There we go. And then you put the drill right there. You can put any shaders in if you want to. Let me see if I can find any shaders. Actually, no, we don't have any shaders because I think the first way to get them is by fighting the Naga, which is actually going to be coming up here, right here. So then you just pick it up and it's got the head on it. Now to fuel it, it's about as simple. You just combine it with the jerry can. I think we're planning on switching this to the Ember refinery at some point. However, this floor is going to need to be replaced as well as the ceiling if we do that because the Ember refinery needs, or the pressure refinery, I should say, it needs heat, fire, or lava around it to function at maximum efficiency. So just noticed this radiant chest has a few pieces of charcoal in it. I just disabled
Dad, that's
this.
a lot of charcoal. How much charcoal do you need?
It is 13,312 charcoal. The wood finally backed up in this because we ran out of space to put the charcoal. We ended up having 3,500 wood. Okay, testing out this radiant amphora I heard about on the Discord. I think you can link it to a tank, and then you can use it as a bucket. That is, in fact, awesome. Look at that. That is super cool. So one optimization Hua has been doing is switching out this pump with an aqueous accumulator. Um, this is one of the significantly easier methods to get water. Just requires some Constantin. I think this method's pretty cool, but obviously it does require you to split your um, mechanical power and so on. Definitely not the easiest way to do it. Just found out another feature of the Radiant Amphora. If you shift left click, you can change modes that will allow you to place fluids from the tank. Then you can just pick them up again. Hey there, I'm back. Been doing a little bit of stuff off camera, including setting up pure daisies. This is for use with the builder's wand. Basically what you can do is use it to build a layer of what's below it and so you don't have to place it manually. I'll set up that great wood bonsai back there in case you noticed that. Um, so yeah, let's see. I don't have any moss stone at the moment, but there's a couple easy ways to get it. One of the ways is grass and cobble in water. I just threw a hopper in there. It looks like it doesn't really. It looks like it tries to pull into the same place, so that's fine. That's what I'll do. And then the other way to do it is a hydrator. So this machine right here, same thing we were making grass with, can make moss stone super easy. Just wanted to also point this out. If you are using embers, each pulse is a certain amount of RF, and if you're not using that much, you'll actually waste a little bit of embers, and you can see it in that black smoke. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but this is one of the cases where if you were trying to be like super efficient or something, you could just turn it off while it's just using a little bit. Just, I guess, keep that in mind. So there's some moss stone. Now we can just this up, place some more down. And I also set up this teensy little automation here for some Arcane Stone. I kind of want to build with it. You can see I have the building guide set up over there. I'm not sure if I'll do that exact shape or that placement, but yeah. So I've got some placers down here. Doing this a little bit. This is just Ashen Stone. One of the ways to convert it into Arcane Stone. The other way is with V crystals in a Arcane Workbench. Obviously, this way is a little faster and cheaper, honestly. However, it's really only faster if you time and bottle the pure Daisy there. Otherwise, it takes a minute per 8. Just made the Thumbcraft goggles because I was going to do some alchemy and did not particularly feel like guessing. So I've been mutating these V pods. It's a really fun mini game, honestly. I got a few so far. These ones are the ones required for Nitor and by extension Energetic Niter. So I'm going to make 2 of these because you're going to use one in the cave illuminator. And I'm going to save this Niter. So I'm going to make a second Niter and then, wait, hold up. I want to make 2 Niters. Right. So these V pods are actually super good. So let's see. To make a Niter, I want to make 2. So I'm going to be making. I need 20, 20, 20. So 20. Was it igneous? Yes, and potentia. And then that. So if I'm not mistaken, this should be and there we go. No waste, no muss, no fuss. That is so good. Now for Energetic Niter, 50, 50, 10, 10, or 20, 20. So 20 of that. Put these away. Actually, hold on. Yeah. 20 of that. 20 air. And then 50 and 50, which is 10 and 10, I believe. So let me grow up a bit more of these. And what was it? Potentia and Lux. Yep. So these guys, yeah. 10 and 10 is what I needed. And like, look at this. Compare that to literally any other method of gathering aspects. It's just, you can't beat it. Boom. Perfect. Literally perfect. This Energetic Niter does that. So for caving or whatever, it's pretty unbeatable. I'm going to save that one. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to do. I'm gonna grab the thumb meter. This is obviously for my teammates. A couple things I wanted to do. Obviously, progression. Um, but one of the things I wanted to set up, and I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to set this up, but one of my things I'd like to set up is the sifter for small dusts. So basically how it works is you take gravel, which is a couple different ways to get it. One way is just to craft it, because these are tier 1 seeds. However, I kind of want to stay away from mystical agriculture as much as possible, which kind of, rules that out. The other way is just to mine it, but, we can't do automation with mining. This guy is going to require some stuff we clearly don't have access to at this point. So this is what I want to use. I've made up a couple of these already, but I still need a way to get cobblestone. I don't think there's a way. I'll check. But hold on. Okay, interesting. I can dehydrate dirt. So if there's a way to get dirt, I can dehydrate it. Wait, that's weird. So you can hydrate 3 dirt into a gravel, or you can dehydrate 1 dirt. Anyway, right. So gravel can be used in the sifter to get all these dusts here. Now, there's also other dust you can get for doing things like netherrack. Gives you boron, glowstone, ardite, uranium, oraculum, orichalcum, lithium, cobalt, and magnesium, while stone gives you, wait a second, there it is. I wonder which one you get. I think, yeah, this one just needs to be hidden. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, so this guy here, you can get things like osmium, adamantite, platinum, titanium, and tungsten. Now obviously this is a 1% chance to get a small pile, which means that you're gonna have to do 400 of them on average to get a single dust. But with that 400, you also are gonna get one of every dust on average. So it's effectively a 5% chance for end stone to get any one of these, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. 10% chance to get one of those. Anyway, what I want to set up, I'm not sure, I think I have time for it to do it today actually. I want to set up a couple placers with drawers, advanced item collector, some item conduits probably, definitely the small plate pressers. This is going to require obsidian. However, I think we can skip that and go straight to, we can skip steel and go straight to mining up. I believe there is, yeah, here we go. We can just use diamantine. So yeah, mining levels in this pack are not exactly meant to be as restrictive as most other packs. They're kind of there. It's almost like a separate mini game, to be honest. It also kind of naturally gates some stuff, such as Certus quartz or some stuff like that. But as you can see, it's pretty easy to upgrade. Looks like it might be out of bronze. Let me check. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna use just bronze ingots. So I'm assuming that this will take both. Yep. Oh snap. That is really good. That is really good. Check that out. Man. So this is a good for weapon too. Look at that attack buff. Adds an extra 1,000 durability. 1,150. Look at that mining speed too. Snap. Okay, so there is my level 4 pickaxe now. I'm gonna go mine some obsidian. I'm gonna see if I can set this thing up, and I'll be back. Starting work on the resource generation. Got a vanilla cobble gen. Well, I suppose I can't really say vanilla because I haven't actually made one, but I've got 4 water plus cobble, or water plus lava, 4 breakers. They pipe into these spruce chests, then it gets sent into this drawer. So I might make changes to this, but I'm gonna keep going and see if I can end up with a full drawer wall of metal dust. We'll see. I'll come back if anything else interesting happens while I'm setting it up. Okay, so I realized that I had kind of planned for a bit of a bigger structure than I've got set up here. I mean, than I need, I should say, because I really only need it to be crushed once into gravel. So I'm gonna set up 2 more because, well, I may as well do all of it at this point. So this will crush it into sand. Then the next one step after that will crush it into we'll crush it into silicon. So this is what I've been doing pretty much. Duration of 1, a delay of twice the previous. The reason for this is it will allow the one before it to back up, active with redstone signal, and then that. Now, in theory, what I'll be able to do is use a signal based on this drawer fullness, which is why I have these redstone signals. There we go. And then I can turn it on based on that. So like if we have over half the drawer full of this, then we turn this on. Same, 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 I guess. It would need to be, yeah, no, half of this equals turn this on. Well, no, it actually has to be 2, doesn't it? It has to be logic, because we don't want this to keep running up our full of sand. So I guess it would be the other way then. If this is if this is full, turn this off. Same, same, maybe? Not sure. Either way, we're gonna need to pull out gravel. One thing that's convenient about having it all be one drawer network is that I can have this controller basically, well, here, I guess, and then access the stuff from it right there. So I'll just pull the stuff I'm going to use straight out. I don't know if I'll have it right here, but I can. Okay, so all that's left to do is connect these guys. Most likely that guy should not be connected because oh yeah. That. No, we don't have anything in there. Cool. That's full of gravel. Nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, no, we're actually keeping up. That's cool. I might put in some drawer upgrades in here just so I can have a bit more. But that's fine. We'll figure that out. So extract, insert. And that'll start filling up with sand. Now, obviously, these will have a backlog, but that's not an issue. These are free at this point. And I want silicon to go in here. And I need to lock this apparently. Okay, so, whoops, dang it. Oh, That might have been a mistake. Okay, let's see if I can catch it in the act. Oop. I should be able to, let's see, that's not going to pick up. So I think what I can do is, right, because this will pick up the sand, and then, okay. So now I can put this in here and lock it. So, perfect. Now all I need to do is put a collector on here. Wait a sec. What I could do, now that I'm thinking about it, is I don't actually need I don't need 3 item collectors. All I need is a slave, which is a second drawer controller basically, with a single item collector on it, centralized. So in theory, all I need to do is something along the lines of, and if I do this, then yeah, I'm not sure if I will though. But yeah, like what I could do, I don't know if it makes sense to do it or not, but I could just basically do, you know, a slave with a collector on it, which would then collect everything instead of collecting each individual thing. But whatever, I'll do that for now. Because it's pointing this way, it only collects stuff about 2, I believe it is, blocks away. So if it ends up falling out past this, then we're in rough shape. But that's not really an issue because, well, it works out pretty well. I'm not sure why it's doing 2, or it looks like it's doing 2. Yeah, no, it's totally doing 2. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but why is it doing 2? You know? I don't think we need this water here. I think I actually just had that so I could pick up some buckets. Be cool if I could make dirt too. Let me check the recipe for that. I think this is just a hydrator. Where are you? Analyzer? Well, no, that's a terrible plan. Okay, well, that's too bad. I thought it was just a hydrator with like gravel or something, but clearly not. Okay. Cool. So there is a basic stoneworks factory as well as automated silicon, sand and gravel. Now, actually, now that I'm looking at it, why? Oh, that's why. That explains it. So all I need to do now is get the redstone wiring worked out so these guys don't just keep running continuously. Also, this is quite loud if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm playing with my sound off, not through choice. Oh, just kidding, it is. Yep. You probably can hear that now. It's at 4%. I assume that's quite loud. It's just on the edge of too loud for me. So we go. Power 6. So now to set up the sifters. So I think what I'm going to do is hide this guy. How much trouble anyway? Okay, so I'm going to put the controller here. I'm going to put the sifters. Let's see. I've got 5 in there, I think it was. So let's see. Oh, this is going to make. No. Well, this actually might make dirt. No, this won't because we already checked. So there's 8, 9. I think we just want 11 actually. Do we really want the controller here? Sure. So what I'm going to do, let me double check to make sure I can't make the pro. Okay, awesome. Oh, just kidding, it's steel. That's all right. Okay. let me go grab my sifter. Oh, okay, this is what I was worried about. It's just too far. So to solve that, I'm gonna actually do some. Let's do some glass panes. This will look just like a stick. That's all right. In theory, that should keep everything from misbehaving. It looks like it is. Is it? I don't know. So let's see. I'm gonna grab the sifters. I'm gonna see if I can set those up. I'll be back. And we are away. Sifters are working slowly. Right now, they only input these dusts. Aluminum is a bit of a special case because it has tiny piles, which you get from aluminum seeds. These compact in a compacting drawer. So for now, we're just going to stockpile the aluminum. We're not going to compact it. We're also going to have to add a couple more drawers. Okay, so sand just goes back in. That's cool. So bone meal, carrot, plant fossil. Oh, hold on a sec. We're going to have to... Right. I have sand as being exported, but we don't need to sift sand. I do have dirt as well, just in case I ever, decide to switch to dirt. So it looks like we have 4 other outputs. Maybe 5. Looks like maybe 5. I think 5. So let's see. I kind of want to keep my compacting drawers together, so I'll move this guy down here. Put this guy here. Put that guy there. I probably should lock everything. So I don't know if I can lock my offhand now. So I'm gonna add, was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm not gonna lock these guys. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Now we'll lock them. These guys will obviously be extracted from. I think that is actually it. No, bone meal and tin. Okay. Do we go up? Well, obviously we can put bone meal here. Wait, can bone meal be compacted? Let's find out actually. Oh ho ho. Okay, so bone meal is gonna have a compacting drawer. I think we'll just go up. I wonder if I can put one here without it turning. Nope. There we go. Bone meal. And then we'll do, what was the other one? Isn't there one more? Oh, we need biofossils and tin. So we need one more regular drawer and one more compacting drawer. So compacting drawer with tin, and then regular drawer with biofossils. I think what I'm going to do is move this guy. Put this here. Biofossils, lock. Compacting drawer. Compacting drawer here. Perfect. And I do believe that's everything. Now, kidding, silver. Lead. So we'll just throw silver up real quick. Is that everything? Now, one thing to note is that this is a server, and this will be the last time I'm on for today, most likely. Meaning that I have to make sure that this doesn't actually kill the server. So I have 2 options: just turn everything off, or add upgrades to everything, which is subpar as well, or just upgrade, or just add void. upgrades. Unfortunately, void upgrades require obsidian and so on and so forth, so I am going to go get some obsidian and maybe even upgrade these guys because it looks like we get them pretty quickly. We're backing up on sand, which is cool. I did put a void upgrade on silicon because everything right now is not turning off ever. Right, so cool. Oh, Dominican Amber. Good to know. Throw this guy right here. And lock. Okay, so I'm gonna get some void upgrades, put them on, but that'll be it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.